The Grand Wagoneer L is Jeep's largest, most luxurious, and most expensive SUV, and the one you're least likely to want to get dirty. You sure can if you want to. Should clarify that Jeep wants us to believe the Wagoneer and Grand Wagoneer are sort of their own brand that's run by Jeep and not actually Jeep's, and they've kind of gone low-key with the Jeep branding on the vehicles. Gotta look real close to find it. But that hasn't gone as well as it hoped, and it just announced that it will be cranking up the Jeep identity on the Wagoneers next year. The lineup launched in 2022, and while this particular truck is a 2023 model, the 2024 is already in showrooms and pretty much the same, except for one difference on the specification sheet. Jeep is following Dodge, Chrysler, and Ram in phasing out its V8 engine, so all Wagoneers and Grand Wagoneers get the new Hurricane 3-liter turbocharged inline 6-cylinder. It is rated at 420 horsepower in the Wagoneers and 510 horsepower in the Grand Wagoneers, and paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. Both Wagoneers are available in standard length and stretched L versions. Prices start at $64,945 for the Wagoneer, $93,945 for the fancier Grand Wagoneer, and the L's are an extra $2,500. This top-of-the-line Series 3 Obsidian lists for $116,190, but can be optioned up to more than $120 grand. Jeep may have a point with the Wagoneer Grand Wagoneer thing, because this definitely feels more like a luxury vehicle than a Jeep and can hold its own against the Lincoln Navigator, Cadillac Escalade, and even the pricier European SUVs. It has 20-way adjustable front seats with heat, ventilation, and massage, a refrigerator in the armrest, and every surface is covered in high-quality material, if not screens. There are 3 of them just for the driver, and the front seat passenger gets one with navigation, entertainment, and 360-degree camera access. Scrubs never had it so good. The second row is nearly as nice, can fit 6-footers quite easily, and can be equipped with entertainment screens that have Amazon Fire and other apps built in. There's one more touchscreen on the center console for the rear climate control. The third row has nearly as much legroom as the second, and there's still 44 cubic feet of space behind it. Of course, just because the Grand Wagoneer is luxurious doesn't mean it's not a legitimate off-roader. This one has a 4x4 system with a 2-speed transfer case, and Wagoneer's select speed, low-speed off-road cruise control. And while the Series 3 Obsidian with the 22-inch wheels and all-season tires doesn't exactly look dressed for this kind of hiking, I'm very surprised at how smooth it is on this very not smooth road. Although I definitely want a little more rubber if I was going to get into anything rougher than this. Can't say enough good things about this engine. It's just so powerful and smooth. I don't know if people still describe engines as purring like a kitten, but if they do, that's what they're talking about. It's entirely on par with the straight 6s you get from the traditional luxury brands. And while not everybody loves the way this looks on the outside, all this glass area gives it incredible visibility. Even that slightly sloping hood helps avoid making you feel like you're in a tank. This is just as good on the road and has all the goodies: automatic emergency brakes, a blind spot warning system, and a lane centering adaptive cruise control. All things considered, this competes perfectly with the Cadillac Escalade and the Lincoln Navigator, but comes with that bonus of being an off-roader. While you're not going to use it for hardcore stuff like rock crawling, if you do like to get dirty now and then, it's a great choice. It's also a great long hauler as far as comfort is concerned. Fuel economy, not so much. Get 16 miles per gallon combined. But the L does come with a gas tank that's 4 gallons larger, so that's an extra 64 miles. Infrared night vision is an excellent dual-purpose feature this has, because it's very useful in the woods where there aren't any lights, but there are a lot of deer, and maybe even better in the city where there are really scary things up. What this really has me excited about is the future of Dodge, because the upcoming Charger is going to be offered with the choice of an electric powertrain or this engine with up to 550 horsepower. And if it's the muscle car equivalent of this, it's going to be pretty good.